Well, ladies and gentlemen, the news is out. It is official, as I'm sure you've seen and heard. Welcome to Rathe is out of print. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very wistful about it. It's a very bittersweet moment for me. I'll tell you why in a bit, but let's get to the announcement itself. So as you can see here, Welcome to Rathe, the Unlimited set is officially out of print. Legend Story Studios will not be reprinting Welcome to Rathe again, and that's probably very wise, as we've seen with the other sets that they've rotated out of print now. As far as Unlimited is concerned, rotating Crucible, and then rotating Arcane Rising, and now of course rotating Welcome to Rathe. These are sets that have been in print and have sort of saturated the market as far as boxes out there, and we've seen people like just putting boxes out there for super dirt cheap over and over and over again constantly, and the market has more product available to it, so of course we're gonna stop printing this so that we can then open up the printer to print future sets and things like that. So it makes sense for them to finally make the announcement that Welcome to Rathe is out of print. I will say I expected it more towards the beginning of next year, but it also makes sense to just clear the books starting in 2021 or ending in 2021, I should say, and then starting 2022, rotating more things into the printer. Perhaps that's why I'm not some expert as far as exports and printers is concerned, so I'm not going to pretend to be, but I could see that line being something that they are looking at and factoring in. All of that being said, I feel wistful about this. I feel bitter. This whole thing is bittersweet because for me, and I don't know if you can attest to this or if you've ever experienced something like this, for me, Welcome to Rathe was my first set. It was the set that released and started the game. I mean, that's why we're going to talk about this absolutely fantastic, incredible thing that they're going to do here in a moment, why I think it's like literally the most brilliant move that I never would have thought of that they totally nailed. We'll talk about that in a second. But I got into the game in October 2019. That's the day it released. Flesh and Blood came out officially in October 2019 here in the States, and I drove and I bought the hero decks. I bought 2 of the hero decks just to try out, and I bought like 6 packs of Welcome to Rathe, and then I went back and I bought a box of Welcome to Rathe Alpha, and I opened it up. I didn't get any cold foil legendaries, which is funny. I think I got like a couple of cold foil. I got 1 cold foil common, that's what I got. But that was the set that I played. That was the set that I learned the game with. It was the set that I really got like an attachment to a character for the first time. That was the set. And so it's been one of those weird things where knowing that Welcome to Rathe, the first set, is still available and in print, it's like, cool, I take it for granted. But now that they've announced that it's no longer in print, I'm kind of like, I kind of want it to keep going, which is like weird. That's like such a weird experience to have, but to know that that set is not going to be, and that experience is not going to be readily available anymore, is why I feel a little bittersweet about it. I do think it's the right move to rotate it out of print. Whenever you say it is one way or the other, that's fine, it's up to you. But I do think it is generally the right idea to rotate it out of print, and I expected them to do it sooner rather than later, but I didn't expect it to be this soon, and I also just feel kind of sad about it because, guys, I don't know if you know this, if you've never experienced a WTR draft and sealed, I think WTR draft and sealed is actually probably the best draft and sealed environment. I think after doing a bunch of the most recent set, Tales of Aria, after doing a bunch of that, I know there was a talk like that's going to be like such an incredibly fun set, and it is super fun, but I'm not going to lie, I just love the simplicity of draft and sealed for WTR. If you haven't done it, you definitely should. Like, buy a case somewhere and save it for like drafting with friends, because it is really, really fun to play Welcome to Rathe draft and sealed. I think they nailed it with WTR being the first set. It was literally the perfect way to start this game, because it doesn't matter how you play Welcome to Rathe. If you're playing Constructed, even if you now retroactively play Blitz, because Blitz didn't exist when the game released, by the way, everybody. Blitz came out like during COVID. If you play it sealed, if you play it draft, it doesn't matter. It's fantastic every single way. And WTR being gone is great for what it means going forward, in that they're free and open to print more new sets, and that's exciting because I love the game. But it's sad to me because like that experience is so good, and I want other people to experience it, like new players to the game to experience it in the future. So it's bittersweet in that respect. Now, I'm not the only person to feel this way. I can't be. And I'm sure the devs feel this way a little bit, because look at what they've organized. This is such an incredibly good idea. Like, this is such a good idea. I just want to clap. I just want to sit here and clap. I'm not going to do it because it'll make the mic spike. But here's what they're going to do. One last time, experience the set that started it all. The set that welcomed you and thousands of fans to the world of Rathe. It did actually legit welcome me, as it flashes on the screen. It welcomed me to the world of Rathe, and that's why I feel so strongly about the set. Celebrate and send Welcome to Rathe off in style at a farewell Welcome to Rathe draft event running in stores around the world January 28th to 30th. Due to Lunar New Year, farewell WTR events in Southeast Asia will run January 21 to 23. Now, I do want to point this out. We know that Everfest is going to release February 4th, and we also know that Everfest is a supplementary set, and you can't draft a supplementary set. And so, if you can't draft a supplementary set, can you have pre-release for a supplementary set? The answer is no. So what has LSS done? They've said, okay, we have a set coming out, and we want people to play with these new cards, but it's a supplementary set that's built for like every hero in the game. And so they can't technically sit down and crack this new set open and play it in the traditional sense. So instead, we're going to organize events where we send off a set that's out of print, and it's essentially going to act as a pre-release. That is so incredibly, like, stupidly good. That is such a good idea. I'm blown away by that. I don't know why that hits me like it does. Maybe it's because I like Welcome to Rathe so much, but that seems like such a good idea. If you can't provide a pre-release style event because of the way that the set is designed, at least have some event like this, which is still like that pre-release feel, and send a nice set, like the founding set, off in style. Oh, I love it so much. Now, it's not even just like, hey, let's all sit down and draft this all over the world. They are putting out, I don't think, I mean, it says they'll be available for the first time in cold foil. I don't think through participation. No. I don't think they've ever released these in cold foil. I don't think ever. I think that's literally why they're saying it that way. I feel like it's like, I think my brain is just melding, because I know they have cold foil adult versions of the 4 heroes from Welcome to Rathe, but I don't think they have the young hero versions. And I want these so bad. Again, it hits me right here to have just watched this game go, like literally sitting in the chair and just watching the game go where it started to where it is now. Like, I want these. These are special. And so if you have an opportunity to go to one of these events, you have an opportunity to get a cold foil young hero, one of these 4 young heroes. By the way, I do think that Katsu, the young hero Katsu, is probably just one of the best hero arts in the game. Like, straight up. And in fact, like 2 of the 4 of these, I think Dorinthia and Katsu are probably 2 of the best young hero arts in the game. Seeing those in cold foil, I desperately want to see. So these are strictly limited to 16-person events, and there are 16 cold foils, I would imagine, that are going out and in these little pods. The structure is interesting. You're going to play 2 8-player draft pods, then play 3 rounds of Swiss, and then you do it again, and you draft again, and then you award prizes based on that, which is cool. Maybe this is not 16-person events. Maybe you only get 16 cold foils, and you only get 1 event per store. Maybe that's it. So you can have like a huge, like, because you're playing 6 rounds of Swiss, basically. So it's probably that. I probably just read that wrong the first time. I saw a couple people in one of my comments, or in one of my group chats, also thinking that it was like 16 people per event. But I think it's actually, you're getting 16 promos per event, and the top 16 players are probably getting a promo, something like that. Good Lord, these things are going to be amazing. And look, it doesn't even stop there. This is a brilliant thing. To celebrate this milestone in Flesh and Blood's history, we are giving away one of the few cases of Welcome to Rathe Alpha we've locked away in a cupboard. I really want them to take a picture, like show the actual thing in like a cupboard. That would be funny for a special occasion. So what they've done is they are going to crack open a case of Welcome to Rathe Alpha, and they're going to give one box to someone chosen at random that participated in one of these events from US/Canada, one person from Europe/UK, one person from Southeast Asia/Oceania, and then one display to a store randomly chosen who schedules their farewell WTR in gym by January 20th. So it's going to go to one person in like North America, one person in Europe, UK, one person Oceania, and then a store. So there's 4 boxes that are going to go out. So definitely like a lottery style thing, but holy crap, wouldn't that be amazing to win a box of WTR Alpha? That's the kind of thing that someone needs to crack for like a 10K, like a celebration. I should save up a bunch of money. If I ever get to 10,000 subscribers, I should crack a Welcome to Rathe Alpha. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, this is a fantastic way to send off, in my opinion, probably the best set in the entire game. I really do. I feel that way. I think this is the best set in the entire game, and I'm a little sad to see it go. It's the right move, like from a business perspective, and it just makes total sense. But like, it was so good, and the nostalgia of something that's like only 2 years old it's weird. It's like I shouldn't have nostalgia for it. Great set. You should pick up some Unlimited if you don't have some already. Big news that this is happening right now, and that they're having an amazing like event and like celebration of the set. I'm really excited to see how they work some of these really iconic and impactful cards from this set and from the other sets that are now out of print into future sets. I really do think Everfest is going to have reprints from these out of print sets, and it's just going to immediately support the market so that people joining the game for the first time have a way to get that product continually. So it's going to be interesting to see if that happens. Let me know what you think about this. If you're going to play in one of these events, let me know what cold foil young hero you would like to get in a comment below. Do that. If you want to hit the button and make the number go up, once this hits 7,000, I'm going to give away some stuff, and we're going to have our own little celebration. It's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time, and you can be a part of that all by hitting a simple red button. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.